Welcome back. Number three. Now, so let's start this off. Let's get into it. So, last time y'all was with me, we went over affirmations and stuff. It's about a week ago. So at this point in your walk, you should have your affirmations down pretty well. And like I said, the whole going forth of the morning time, the evening time, and the nighttime of reading off your affirmations. So, um, hopefully that's going well for you. I actually started over and did some new affirmations, so they're going along pretty well. Like I said, 21 days will make or break a habit. That's a pretty known fact. So, what I want to talk about now for the third installment of this is I'm gonna introduce something called victim versus survivor. This is gonna be good. Victim versus survivor. So, in life, we have like two different type of people. We have victims, and we have survivors. Now, let me give you a little insight and a little story on that, so you can get a better understanding. Okay, so supposedly, let's say a father has two sons, and the father is a drug addict and beats on his mom a lot. So let's just say one son grows up and becomes just like his father, beating on his wife and drinking. And the other son does the complete opposite, becomes successful and, doesn't do any of those things. So which one is the victim? Which one is the survival? Now you see what I'm saying now. So you want to make sure that you're not a victim. Um, Doing these affirmations, and of course, like I said in the last video, you want to start off all your affirmations want to start off as I am. So I am successful. I am a great businessman. I am a great dad. Whatever you want to start this off as. Because remember, it's the law of auto suggestion. You're suggesting to yourself these things. Now, let's be honest with yourself. You might not be as great as you think you are, but that doesn't stop the future for you being great. So that's why you put I am. Some people I've heard like, oh, that's lying. I'm lying to myself. No, you're auto suggesting to yourself like you do with everything else in life. Like, for an example, if something bad happens, like you took a test and you got an F, and you be like, man, I'm gonna fail this class. I mean, the class ain't over, the semester ain't over, but you said I'm gonna fail this class. So you auto suggested to yourself that you was gonna fail. So you set your subconscious mind to mess up the future for this class. So that's what I mean by auto suggestion. So you can make that clear. Um, so let's get back on the victim and survivor. Um, when you go through something in life, um, let's give an example again so I can make it clear. So let's say you got fired from your job. A scenario of a victim versus a survivor. Now, as far as a victim being fired from their job, those type of people will be the people that basically sit back in their mom house and say ain't nothing hiring. They ain't even trying to look. Already set in their mind that, man, it's hard out here. I can't find no job. I can't do this. Man, this job, man, my boss. So now you victimize yourself. So you setting your subconscious to be a failure for the next job. And I know a lot of people do that, but that's just little mistakes that we want to correct for the future. Now, a survivor loses a job, and, well, I'm going to give myself an example. I lost a few jobs before, but you know what I did, and you know the people around me bear witnesses. Oh, sure, I'm gonna find another one. I'm gonna find another one better. So I said I'm gonna find another one better. I don't know if I'm gonna find another one better, but I told myself that, and that's, to me, that's where my strengths are. Like, people be like, man, how do you know that you're gonna find another one? This, you know, not just with the job or anything, because I just got that much confidence in myself, and you know, that's one of the affirmations you should be at least putting on your, you know, on your wall or something, or putting in your MP3 to hear yourself talk. You wanna hear yourself tell yourself that you have confidence, because just by studying society and up until this point, a lot of people lack confidence. So you want to get your confidence game up with everything, you know. So, man, that's really important. So basically, at this point in your affirmations, it should be starting to sink in. You should be getting to the point where you're tired of hearing yourself say it in the morning, or you're tired of hearing it in your ear if you recorded it and put it in your ear while you're at work. Or you should get to that point where you're tired of hearing it, but keep pushing. Keep pushing. Remember, you're in control of your brain. Your brain is not in control of you. So you got to keep pushing. Keep on going. We can do this. Let's see. I wanted to talk about healthy ways to deal with adversity and ignorance, because I didn't tell you on the last video, but I'm sure you smart enough to realize that where you're going through your affirmations, and you go out into the real world, like your job or whatever, I'm sure you run into people that are negative and say negative things that'll probably give you a back set, you know, or setback. I said back set, whatever. I'm gonna tell you something. I had a problem with that. When I first started this, I had a problem with setbacks. Like, I'll give you an example. So one of the first things I started putting in my affirmations is discipline, because I had a discipline issue, and you had people like your mother and your father that knew that, and certain things that they would say, and not just your mother and father, people around you, you know, your friends, your co-workers or whatever, and sometimes they kind of reinforce the stigma that's on you. Like, I'm using myself for an example, the discipline thing, and if a lot of people notice that you don't have a discipline, it's like there's no room to grow in this society. I heard a brother on YouTube say that if Malcolm X was a part of this era, and let's just say this is pre-Malcolm, meaning Malcolm Little, because that's what his name. If Malcolm Little was a part of this society today will not allow Malcolm Little to become Malcolm X, because once a person judge you and feel like they got you down pat, if they feel like there's no room for correction. So dealing with adversity and ignorance and people, I guess, figuring you out, as they say, and you're trying to work on yourself and make something better, like your discipline, or I guess your motivation or your commitment, you have to, this is what I did. You can do what I did, or you can come up with your own little way, but I kind of disassociated myself from people, from my friends and stuff, so I can, I guess, meditate and come up with my way to correct myself, because it's just, you guys know, you know how it is out there. Like I said, they wouldn't let Malcolm Little turn into Malcolm X in this society today. But and I understand that society today is kind of on the end, but you have to create a reality in your head on how you want it to be. Let me say it again. It's important. You have to create a reality in your head outside of the reality outside. That was dope. Whatever. And that's what I've done. I had to create a reality in my head that fits the lifestyle that I wanted. That's why I put those affirmations in my head. I had to. If you go off of everything that's going on outside, you'll become a zombie. You have to you got to take care of yourself, take care of your family if you have kids, and you got to take care of your surroundings. And sometimes society looks kind of out of shape and whack, and you have to create your own reality, your own society in your house. So hopefully some things that I said hit some light, and you can do some readjustments on your affirmations. Next video I'm gonna show you some examples of affirmations, and how I format my affirmations and stuff. And if you haven't done it already, go ahead and get on your phone and download some I guess some voice app that you can record yourself on, and record yourself saying them affirmations. It's really important to hear yourself say it. That's important. You want to hear yourself say these things. That's why even when you wake up in the morning and you're saying your affirmations and stuff, you want to say it out loud. You got to hear yourself say it. That's important. That's an important thing. But be safe out there, y'all. Make sure we getting these affirmations down, and let's make it through 2017. Like I said, this is your year. This is your year to get it together, man. Forget the rest of the years. They over. This is your year to get it together. So we're going to walk through this and do it, man. Let's do it, man. Be blessed out there. Peace.